college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. Working Day Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Off to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to throw. It's Fowler. Looks left and finds his target there. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner heads out of bounds. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it second and short. Receiver makes the catch. The Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew.
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at first and goal.
Back to pass. It's Fowler. Off target and incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. He'll toss it to the back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's great execution and the touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
Miami 14, LSU 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
He keeps it on a design run. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Scanning the field. It's Fowler. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. A stop out of the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks right, lets it fly. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Now the all-important extra point.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air, it's Fowler. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the hit sets up his offense.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. That sack sets up a second down and long.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the...
And he makes the grab inside the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. QB keeper all the way. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers. And they get set now to try the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back to throw. It's Fowler. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami 28, LSU 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally tackled down the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone. Design quarterback run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down and goal.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Looking for his back. And this pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
With BAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU 14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
BAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Caught by the receiver. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble. Touchdown, LSU. Huge defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops gets the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Fires it on the move. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Start to the drive, but now back-to-back completions makes it 3rd and 10. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Back to pass. It's Fowler. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. It's like 1 more play here before halftime. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
21.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the 1st half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they come roaring back now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Miami offense is back on the field. To throw, it's Fowler. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
That completion makes it second and medium. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's in the clear at the 10. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day. Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Canes come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami 42, LSU 28.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like LSU has the first down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. The comeback is on. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The pocket breaking down. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Miami. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw testing the middle. Pass complete on a crosser. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up second down. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. He finds some space.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. The pass is intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback.